Hey, how's it going everybody? Newcastle Ninja here. Today I wanted to show you my modification video for the TwoSun 218. For my last video I did express some things that I just wasn't in love with this knife, aside from its blade, which I truly am. This blade is phenomenal. I've been using it. Slice is incredible. It is a laser. And if you were to have this knife, or at least, if you wanted to get it, I at least recommend it for that. But another recommendation I would make is maybe some of the modifications that I chose to do with this knife. This was very blocky, and it came out way too far out here to be very ergonomic. Also, it limited this knife to only being a front flipper only. And what I did with this, because the fuller is now exposed on both sides, so I can use my thumb to just flick it that way, or now flick it from the other side. I can access that liner much easier, and I've made the knife basically more comfortable for my preference and usability. It's made a mountain of difference for how I am now more satisfied with this knife, especially with this blade. But now I may have even made the knife even lighter, and it was just almost 3 ounces when I got a hold of it. But it's even with the liner exposed, which isn't the most beautiful thing, all it really took was what I recommend if you were to do this: get your fingers some KPL on there, place them down. You have a place to at least trace to work with if you wanted to shave that down to your preference. I did make it right to the edge of that liner there, so I'm still provided plenty of strength of support for the handle. It only took these 3 T8 torx screws to take it apart, and yes, it's not a beauty contest of a knife, but it is only like a 50-something knife, $50 knife, or 54 now. I'd like to thank Heavyweight Sound for his comments, because he too is feeling this about this knife. But I do feel that at least if you were to at least take out this part here for that access, you now have better access to that liner, and you do have better access to using it for flipping out with your thumb from that fuller. And basically that fuller was a waste until I did that. Now I recognize I was going to put I was going to drill it out, maybe put in a bug out thumb screw or thumb stud in there, but once I started fiddling around with it after I made my modifications and realizing, it's pretty awesome. So I'm digging it. If you did want to use the front flipper, I do recommend keeping your hand in a vertical position. So other than that, very happy with it, and I think those slight modifications would be very beneficial. It takes no time to do. I only used a file really, and just a little bit of elbow grease. So if that's something that you might want to do, if you do have this knife, I'd recommend you do that. And that's about all I got for you. Hope you liked the video. Please feel free to leave a like or a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.